Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. A piece of news that is unbelievable. Unbelievable because I don't think that such a thing could really happen. That's why it's unbelievable. I can't believe it. It's reported by the New Voice of Ukraine, by the Ukrainians, today, December 11th, 2023. And I don't think that Netanyahu would tell Putin such a thing. They had a conversation yesterday. If you remember, I covered it when Putin, I don't know exactly who called whom because they wouldn't say, but nevertheless, Netanyahu left the cabinet meeting that he was in to go and speak with Putin for 50 minutes, 50 minutes. So that must have been something that was important. And they discussed this and discussed that. Now, Netanyahu demands something from Putin. Can you believe that? Well, let's see. Netanyahu demands Moscow sever ties with Tehran, with Iran. Now, do you think Netanyahu would dare to say something to Putin? Why do I say dare? Because there's quite a demand. Because you come and go, but Russia and Tehran have a long history. What are you talking about? Of support. Israel has demanded that Russia cut ties with Iran, as Jerusalem holds Tehran responsible for most of the terrorist activity in the Middle East. The Israeli government said in a message on its website on December 10, I want to see the quotation. Until the quotation, no. Let's see. Remember the title. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has demanded, these are not in quotation marks. This is what New Voice of Ukraine says, okay? And the title. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has demanded that Russia stop allying, yes, being an ally. I thought the aligning itself with Iran, the same thing here, in a phone call with Russian dictator Vladimir Putin. And I'm quoting now, this is the quote. The Prime Minister expressed his dissatisfaction with the positions expressed against Israel by Russian representatives at the UN and in other forums. The message reads, yes, the guy at United Nations said that that's a war crime if you guys do this and do that. Maybe if you do it. But anyway, Prime Minister Netanyahu, I'm quoting, expressed sharp criticism of the dangerous cooperation between Russia and Iran. I'm waiting for the word demand. End quote. And I'm quoting again, these ties, unfortunately, are strengthening and allow the Iranian leadership not only to continue to express their aggressive intentions towards Israel, but also to continue to threaten our country with extermination, end quote, said Ariel Bullstein. I think that was a bullshit. Bullstein, a spokesman for the Israeli Prime Minister. Have you seen any demand? Maybe it's going to be more. Oh, I'm going to go right here. It would be tantamount to some suggesting in early 1945 that the countries of the anti-Hitler coalition stop their military operations and stop persecuting the Nazi regime. Bullshit stated. So Bullstein, not this would. Okay, I don't see anything. I don't see any demand. So you see, that's how you make the news. Netanyahu demands. I haven't heard anything about Netanyahu saying anything. It's just what these guys say. The Prime Minister expressed dissatisfaction. That's all. And then Prime Minister expressed sharp criticism. That's it. So, I like you. It's not the same as I love you. Okay? Or I hate you is not the same thing as I dislike you. All right? Correct? Correct. How do you want me to interpret this garbage? I knew, I didn't read the article, but I knew that first, Netanyahu, I put it differently. No, I would not put it that way. Netanyahu would not be so undiplomatic with Putin. As a general rule, for Netanyahu's, Zelensky's, and the other one is in particular with Putin. Why? I mean, what you wanna? They're afraid. That's why they don't bomb Iran. I'm talking about the bully boy, the Al Capone. That's why they don't, because is what's his name behind and behind of and on top of that, besides the Russians, it was one criticism over there. Actually, were like two or three. Like stop this, stop that, and the sharpest one was at the United Nations. That guy, he was not the UN ambassador, not the US, the Russian UN ambassador. It was not him. It was another one, but nevertheless, it was an official. He said something that if this is going on, that's called this. I don't know. It was genocide, or he was talking about war crime. I think he talked about it. That's it. And remember, in that vote, that was what, 13-1. 13 were for the humanitarian ceasefire in Gaza. 13 was voted for Great Britain, the housewife, which in that case is house servant, abstained. And the United States of America was with both hands because they're shackled. Veto. That's all they could reach it, because it's to the neck and to the ankles as well. This is the United States of America. Who are the shackles? Okay. We don't know. Connect the dots, but don't say it. When you are safe, you have your phones away from you, your televisions away from you. When you meet with someone just one-on-one, then you can talk, all right? Loud. Make sure nobody else listens to you at that point. And if it's a group, then again, don't have the phones with you. No electronics, including TVs, all right, around you, or laptops, or any garbage. Just you and with your balls. That's all. Then you talk, and then that's how you talk. That's how you discuss things. That's how you analyze and reach conclusions in group like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.